What you doing? You waiting on the ferry?
Maggie, they can't go in their van, honey.
Look at this thing they use to mow the grass in this bunker.
Just look at this burger. Man, oh man.
Clean you and clean sheets are always great things. So,
Yep.
Little Maytag coin laundry.
Look at this cool little dog on a bicycle.
There's an eagle up there on the flagpole. So what do we look for in a boondocking spot? We always say,
Bob's your uncle.
Today we're heading somewhere remote. A Nova Scotia island so remote that it takes 2 ferry rides to get there.
What you doing? You waiting on the ferry?
nervous?
If we didn't have the lift, I would be. I'm not going to say we just hop right on. I think we just kind of hop right on. Must be on the front row. Thank you, sir. You have to wait long on this one.
Are you excited? This is Max and Ann from Alabama. Great to spend time with you guys. And tell everybody what it is you use your RV for.
Volunteer mission work around the country where we go in usually a year and a half after disaster and help people rebuild their homes.
So what, and you have a blog, right?
We have a blog,
RVing with a Purpose.
RVingwithapurpose.com.
We're gonna hunker down and watch the tide come in. And the tide is really starting to fill the bay back up now. Look at this. We're sitting here being serenaded by all the birds. What they'll do is they'll fly all the way up to here and then they'll land like that one just did. And then they just float all the way back down to there. And then you can see them start flying back up here again.
I've hung around this place too long. It's time for me to be moving on. Moving on. Yes, it is. Got no regret. Ain't nothing gonna wrong. It's just me following the line that the stars have drawn.
So this would be really neat to get to see it. You know why? Because we boondock and find these free spots. Both of us, all 4 of us, get to spend the night here. We get to, this is what we're going to hear when we're trying to go to sleep maybe. Hopefully they'll calm down by then, but this is absolutely a spectacular place to spend the night. And it didn't cost anything, and we just can't take our eyes off of this. It's just phenomenal. One of the neatest things I think I've ever seen.
Keep on looking, baby.
Maggie, you can't go in their van, honey.
Come on, booger.
What are you doing, sweetheart?
Come on.
You're gonna spend it. You're going on a girls' night out, aren't you? You're just gonna go. You're gonna go stay in somebody else's van.
You don't love us?
You don't love me anymore. Oh, buddy, you're in trouble now, buddy. Good night, guys. See you later. Thanks for letting me know it was just fireworks.
Maybe I need to buckle.
Now, we tell you all the time, it's the people we get to meet, and folks like Ann and Max bring a lot of joy in our life when we get to meet them. And
Smiling.
done a lot of emailing and messaging back and forth in the past. We finally get to see somebody in person. It's just the stuff that makes the stuff worth it. So we're on our way now to get back on the ferry and get off of the island and head up the west coast of Nova Scotia. One more day before we get to Cape Breton Island. So try to make the most of it. I drank a whole cup of coffee while we were just sitting outside talking.
Me too.
It's a neat little place here.
It is.
Must be on the front row.
Not the brake, did you? That sounds weird.
That's weird. Good enough?
I think so.
Alrighty. Today we're checking out the Fort Anne, the Port Royal historical site, and we love it. But if you know Maggie, you know what she's doing. They have beautiful grass. So what's she gonna do? Feel like good grass.
It's a beautiful stop to take our morning walk with Maggie and learn some history at the same time.
Look at this thing they use to mow the grass in this bunker. So the irony of watching a robot mow a hill like that in a village that was originally established in 1629, well, it doesn't go unnoticed. And most of the men were just watching in amazement at that robot mowing that hill, thinking, yeah, I need one of those.
That's the coolest thing out there, mowing this big bank.
those of you that have watched us for a long time know that a lot of things drive how we travel. Sometimes it's water, sometimes it's a hike, sometimes it's Maggie.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's food. You guys have, be quiet a minute. You guys have
Unplug her. Let's unplug you. Okay.
so you guys have met Mike and Kathy that we saw when we were in PEI, and they sent us a text and said, if you're coming through here, this place may look like a hole in the wall, but they have really, really good food. So on the map we put Johnny's Cookhouse and Ice Cream as a waypoint, and we were pretty close, so that's what we're going to do for lunch today. Now, so far, it doesn't look like much, other than there are a ton of people here, even though it doesn't look like much. So I'm thinking they're right about this. And I don't think Maggie's going to like staying in the van. that look was priceless.
Yeah. I think we'll walk over there. Walk her over there.
Walk her over there?
Yeah.
Little pup dog. Really, really happy. Man. Look at all the people here, guys. Johnny's Cookhouse and Ice Cream Dairy Bar.
Looks like lunch. Ooh, looks good. These big old fries.
Just look at this burger. Man, oh man, oh man.
Let's see you trying to take a bite of that one.
Huh?
You did get the whole thing in your mouth, didn't you? At least we only have to eat one meal today.
I know. Man, this is great.
Is it?
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike and Kathy. Made Owen's day.
You did, guys. Thank you.
You may get it.
I don't know how I'm supposed to eat this. I should have got 2 singles.
Yeah.
That would have been better. Remind me of that tomorrow.
In 800 meters, take the exit on the right.
With the cleanest dirty pile getting bigger and the clean clothes in the drawers getting smaller, it's time to find a laundromat. We found one that comes highly rated, and Lynn's inside checking it out to see how crowded it is and if it's a place that we want to stop today to do this. It's a beautiful day. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's 73 degrees, so I kind of feel like we're spending a good day doing something we could do on a bad day, but let's see what she thinks.
Guess I'll do it.
It looks okay?
It's okay.
So, do you know what this means? Empty clothes hamper. Yeah. Clean clothes. What are you doing, Mag?
Hey, I'm hiding in the
You're
clothes.
hiding.
I'm hiding in the pillows.
Where'd she go?
Where's Maggie?
Where'd Maggie go?
So we left on this trip, I guess 4 weeks ago now. We told you that you can't pack for a 3-month trip. You just can't take enough clothes in a small vehicle like this. So it was finally time to find a laundromat and wash some clothes, right?
Yeah, and you got some work done, and
I did.
got the clothes done, and
Yeah,
beds are nice and clean sheet.
I know what that means. We're getting ready to go see if we can do a bike ride, and I bet that means we'll take showers tonight too.
That's right.
Because that first night, clean you and clean sheets are always great things. So,
Yep.
Little Maytag coin laundry, not the greatest thing, but it's okay. Isn't it? It was okay.
It was clean.
And there were plenty of open washers and dryers.
It was $2.50, I think, for 25-minute wash, and
Yeah.
$2.50 for a 45-minute dry.
Wow.
So
Alrighty.
it's
Something you have to do, you
That's
know.
right.
You get dirty clothes. We'd both go through to where we were. Our cleanest dirties were
dirty.
pretty dirty. But not anymore. On to Wolfville, a little university town here on the water. And we were were told we may be able to ride on the Dyke
Continue
Trail.
on Nova Scotia Trunk
We're
Line
gonna
East
check
for
it
2
out.
kilometers.
Got the bikes down. Maggie's in the Toto basket. Ready to go?
Yeah, let's get some exercise.
Yeah.
In the town on the hill where the apples grow, and the church bells ring every hour or so, I took a little walk just to see the ships coming in. The sun rose up right above the highway, black, blue, red, yellow, golden skyway. It's like the day that you jump into the wind. I can't go back down to that water again. These old muddy sheets.
Look at this cool little dog on a bicycle.
Someone's
cool
bride
little
buying
doggy.
Egyptian
Yeah.
sheets. The window display of some little store in town. There's my reflection against the morning light. Hello, Mr. Ghost, Mr. Skeleton White. You better comb your hair, you better wipe that George Clay off your brow. You better stand up straight, man, these people hardly recognize you now. Lord, carry me like a sailing ship. Comfort me before I slip around the dark side of the moon. All this spinning around hurts my head. I just sit here lonesome for you. There's a million things I would rather do instead. I know it takes a lot to
Dadgummit, that's twice I've
change
done
where it
that.
might.
She just stays right there, doesn't
It
she?
takes a year
Well,
to see
she's-
the
It's
warm
like you
summertime.
put this part.
I did, but I didn't go through her harness.
Made a tombstone.
Maggie, I'm so sorry.
Tall, tall trees.
That was an awesome ride, wasn't it? I think we've gone
Tombstone
9.5
fields,
miles.
and the nails will rust. Tall old trees, they all turn to dust. A little every day, it's so slow you can't even see. I guess I'll try to find another thing to be. Lord, carry me like a sailing ship. Comfort me before I slip around the dark side of the moon. All this spinning around hurts my head. I just sit here lonesome for you. There's a million things I would rather do instead. I just sit here lonesome for you. There's a million things I would rather do instead.
So that was a great bike ride, wasn't it?
Was.
The only thing about it was you could tell it really was a rails to trails because first of all, there were still rails down
Yeah.
that you could run over, and that would not be a safe thing to do. And there were the little ties in between, so every now and then it would bump. And it was really, really narrow when you were passing other
Yeah,
bikes, don't
yeah.
you think? So, but what a great way to burn off some calories and to get some exercise.
Seeing farmland on both sides, it was
Yeah.
really, really cool.
So we thought we would be right at our harvest host, but you know what? Like a lot of harvest hosts that we try to book, I don't know how it is with you guys. They've never approved our request. and then it says don't show up without us approving, so we don't know what to do. We found an overlander spot close by, and I think we're going to go out there and do that instead. So we've got a little bit of a drive, about 15 minutes, and we'll see if we can find a pretty place to spend the night.
Turn right onto East Long Island Road.
So there are at least 2 other places back behind us there that we could have stayed the night legally. This
Continue
one
on East Long Island Road for 2 kilometers.
Yeah, this one stands a chance to be a prettier view and a better sunset. So hard to beat the view out here though. Look at all this farmland. Nova Scotia is just so different everywhere we go, isn't it? That was a pothole there.
Lots of potholes.
What do you think? Get out and walk around and look
Yeah,
at
let's
it?
at least see what it is.
Get out and look at it?
I can see what a guzzle is.
Okay.
Holy
Maybe I was blind, known you forever while I tried to find someone that could be my great love. Right in front of me, I didn't realize you were my dream. So you took me by surprise. Oh yeah.
So we got out and walked around, and it is beautiful here.
it is.
But it's not very level, and it's a little buggy, so I'm not sure what we're going to do. We're going to have to try to get back out of here. I think we're going to go back to town and maybe just find a place at the Grand Prix parking lot there. There's a place to park that's level, and I don't think we got to worry about things as much. We'll see. That's the great thing about boondocking like this, is you get lots of options, and you get lots of choices to choose from. I'm glad we came out here though, because it's so pretty. The Guzzle is a beautiful place. Okay, let's go find a place to hunker down and
Take a shower and
boy. Maggie, you see the eagle up there? Gotta be careful of eagles.
There's an eagle up there on this flagpole.
Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. When I give you every part of me, I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah.
This is where we ended up. Pretty typical for us, actually. Pretty safe little place. Pretty level. Underneath a few trees, but not too many. Beside of the farmland. You can see Dishy's doing his thing up there, trying to figure out where north is, getting good and dizzy. And north is actually that way. Should be a pretty open sky for him. And this is home. We got some people that are riding bikes that parked here, but they're going to move pretty soon. And you can see that church that we showed you before is just right over there. This is actually a parking lot for that, for overflow parking. So,
but what do we look for in a boondocking spot? We always say
okay,
level,
right?
Somewhere level.
Someplace we can pick up Dishy, so we're not completely under trees.
Right. A place for Maggie that she likes to be able to sit out or
right,
play out or whatever, roll in the grass.
Yep. Safe.
Safe.
Cell phone signal if we can get it.
Right. We would love a view, but
right. And we kind of have one. You're in the middle of these farmlands right here, so we just saw an eagle. You can't hardly beat that. So does this check off all of them except for the view? This checks it off, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what we look for.
And there's a hiking trail right here that goes up by the church and all the way into town if we wanted to take that. You can see from there we have a really happy pup dog, and our plans for the night are, this is it. You're right. We're gonna turn the hot water on, spin the seat around, take a hot shower, watch TV for a little bit, bring some footage in, and Bob's your uncle.